$2 per wash and $2 per dry. Like, what? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pelumi and I make university and lifestyle based content. While you're here, make sure to like and subscribe and share with your friends. Today's video is going to be, I believe, 6 or 7 things that were not on Western University's first year residence packing list that I either found super helpful or that I wish that I had brought with me. Probably most universities and like colleges list telling you all the necessities and things that you need to survive living on your own, but the things that I'm mentioning today are going to be things that, you know, they don't mention and you might not think about, but when you need it, you need it. I hope these things are helpful, and let's get right into the video. So the first thing on my list is like a power strip / extension cord. You're gonna have kind of like limited, depends, honestly wow, I don't know exactly how many outlets each person gets, but let's say you have like 2. Like, the location matters, so your location might be really bad for what you need the outlets for. Also, you just might not have enough. So let's say you're plugging in your mini fridge already, that takes up one whole spot. And you also have like a lamp. What if you bring like a hair dryer to use a flat iron?
Let's say you plug in your printer, you plug in your laptop, you plug in with your phone, you plug in where your devices go.
All of a sudden, like, there's no way they're giving you like 25 outlets. So an extension cord is really helpful. I had maybe 3 outlets. 2 of them were together on top of my desk, so that's where I put on my phone and everything. But the other one was where the freezer goes at the end of my bed. I mean, my mini fridge. So that was a little bit of an awkward position. I could really only put the mini fridge there. So then I added the extension cord to be able to plug in my kettle and my fan. If I hadn't brought the extension cord, it would have been really awkward where I'd have to keep unplugging something to plug the other thing. That's too much hassle when you could just go to the dollar store, buy a small little extension cord, and have 2 more outlets. Number 2 is the most important one to me, which is a fan. And I know you're probably thinking you're living in a building, so you're gonna have AC and like a thermostat or whatever. But the way that the temperature worked, at least in the building that I was in, was that so from the moment you move in September up until, let's say, November or December, they're playing straight air conditioning because, you know, it's hot. And from like, let's say, November to like February or March or whatever, they're playing, why am I saying playing? Blasting. Actually, what is it when you control the thermostat? What is it called? I'm gonna keep saying playing. So let's say your room does get really hot and it's winter time. You wouldn't be able to just use the thermostat and make it be cold in your room. Only thing that would be coming out is heat. So the fan came in handy for like times when the room was just randomly really hot and you couldn't just turn on the air conditioning. Or if you have people in your room or you have lots of friends in your room and it's getting hot because these rooms are kind of small, then the fan came in handy. It's just one of those things that really comes in handy. Sometimes even when you have the fan, you're still too hot. Just bring a fan. Number 3 is like your own paper towels or like tissue paper. These ones you don't really need, but it's just nice to have it in your room at your own convenience, because otherwise if you need paper towels, you can either like go to the bathroom, I guess, if you want toilet paper towels, that's your prerogative. But if you don't want to like get the ones from the bathroom, you'd have to go all the way to like the cafeteria and get the paper towels in the cafeteria. So for whatever you want to use them for, just having paper towels where all you have to do is like reach into your cupboard, reach into your bookshelf, grab your paper towels and wipe up whatever you need to wipe up. So convenient. It's like one of those things you don't even realize it's a blessing until you realize other people don't have it and they have to like ask to borrow yours and stuff like that. So it really comes in handy. And then toilet paper, honestly, don't really need, because I didn't really like take my own toilet paper under my arm to the bathroom. Like, it's not that serious. But the toilet paper came in handy for when I was sick, which was a lot. Having a toilet roll by your bed, chef's kiss, perfect when you have a little runny nose. Number 4 is like extra cutlery and like bowls, forks, spoons, knives. These come in handy because although there's a dining hall and where you can get all these things, it's the same thing as the paper towels. It's just really nice to have your own, especially if you bring like snacks from home, if you bring cereal from home. Imagine you're just craving some cereal and you're like, oh yeah, it's easy, I don't have to go down to the dining hall to get anything. So you literally like, you prepare your cereal and then you have to go to the dining hall to get a spoon. No thank you. You just have like either your plastic, or if you want to be environmentally friendly, you have your reusable silver spoons and stuff. And literally I was the person people started coming to if they forgot a fork or if they needed a fork, so it comes in handy. So definitely bring those just to make things more convenient for yourself, so you're not depending on the cafeteria all the time, especially because at nighttime the cafeteria, they take all their forks inside. They do have a dispenser normally of plastic cutlery, but after like they close at 11, they take everything away. I don't know if everything's gonna be the same this year because of COVID and everything, but so after 11, if you want to eat and you don't have your own cutlery, you're gonna have to use your hands. think about that. Number 5 is like one of those toothbrush, I said toothbrush container, but I don't know what it's called, but it's a kind you get from the dollar store. You get 2 for $1, and it's literally the kind, it's like a case where you put your toothbrush in it and you close it. That was what I used. It was perfect because since I was in Saugeen, we had like a communal bathroom kind of situation, so there was no way I was leaving my toothbrush in there. And then when transporting my toothbrush back to my room, I needed somewhere to keep it where it wasn't like exposed to random stuff. So I would brush my teeth, then put it back in there, put it in my shower caddy, and I was good to go. But if you don't have one of those, where are you gonna put your toothbrush? It's just gonna be in your bag, exposed, touching random things, touching the same body wash that was in the shower.
I don't know how y'all do shit where you from, but let me tell you something. Where I'm from, we don't do shit like that.
Ugh. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6 is more than enough underwear. This one sounds like a joke, but it's not, because laundry is a scam on residents. A scam. Tell me why it's $2 per wash and per dry. $2 per wash and $2 per dry. Do y'all hear me good?
Can you guys hear me good?
Like, what? It's not even like they have some fancy, high-tech, gorgeous washing machines that you're like, okay, fine, you know what, I'll pay the $2. No, they have these old, crusty, small washing machines, and they try to tell you to fill it up only halfway. Not I was filling that up all the way. Sometimes though, I did regret that, because sometimes my clothes would low-key still be soapy. And I would have to wash it again. But basically, to not use up all your laundry credits, a lot of people were like doing the laundry like once a week, once every 2 weeks. So make sure you have more than enough underwear to last you that long. You want to save some laundry money? If 2 + 2 is 4. And number 7, last but not least, is your face mask, because unfortunately we are still in the time of COVID, and a lot of first years are going to be living on residence while people are still kind of figuring out COVID and stuff. So definitely have your face mask. Like, technically it'll be your home, but it's gonna be your home with like 600 more people. So especially if you're living in like one of the bigger residences, protect yourself, protect other people. Hopefully it'll die down sooner rather than later. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. I don't think that was super long, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope some of these things you actually are like, oh yeah, I will bring that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends who need this. See you guys on my next video.